You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
All right, so we're back here at halftime. Union, since Gate City took that quick 2-0 lead, has led throughout the rest of the game. It's 36-28. Again, an 8-point advantage for the Bears. So, Chris, take us through Statland, if you would.
For Gate City, I've got Bradley Dean with 15, Luke Reed with 4, Compton with 7, George with 2. Defensively speaking, Dean's got a couple of rebounds, Reed with 5, Starnes with 2 and a steal, George with 2, Taylor with a steal, and Dakota Howe with a steal. All told, basically right now Union's leading every category. They're outscoring Gate City. They're out-rebounding Gate City 15-12. They're stealing the ball more. I've got them with 5 compared to 3 with Gate City. And they even have more fouls than Gate City.
So, what do you got on the Union side?
On the Union side, Malachi Jenkins has 8. Caden Barty has 1. Bradley Bunch has 13. He's keeping track with Dean. Dean's got 15. He's got 13. Casano's got 7, and Noah Jordan's got 7.
You know, you talk about Bunch. He's really moved well, especially without the ball. He's got some positioning. He's really been, he's been a thorn for Gate City inside. All of his points came pretty much inside except for the, of course, the three-point play that he had. But
he's been able to hit that. And Malachi Jenkins has really stepped up. He's playing really hard right now. He's not afraid to get in and mix it up.
Yeah, of course, like I said, on that one layup, he went at about 100 mile an hour. And when he laid it up at 100 mile an hour, and it went off the backboard, went out of bounds. So, again, it's a 36-28 game. You know, of course, Chris, as we mentioned, this has been kind of the MO of Gate City the last few games. It's kind of been a sort of a lull to get to halftime, and then all of a sudden, those big scoring sprees. They had like a 30-7 run, of course, against Y Central. And, kind of the same thing with Lehigh the other night.
I keep saying I'm afraid eventually it's going to catch up to Gate City. I hope it's not tonight, but you've got to wonder when that hot streak they've had in the third quarter is going to run out. And honestly, right now, tonight, I've not seen much signs of one starting. They're just not playing well.
Well, and they're just not being able to – they can get a big shot and a good shot. It's sort of like the girls' game. They're just not able to put 2 and 3 offensive possessions together to make those runs, a 6-0 run or an 8-0 run or something. It's just been kind of one of those games. So, all right, well, we've got about 5 minutes left here before the start of the second half. We'll take another break, come back, get you ready for a second half of basketball action here. You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
This is head coach Kelly Housewright of your Gate City Lady Blue Devils, and you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Proudly representing Southwest Virginia in the House of Delegates for the last 24 years, Terry Kilgore continues to strive and work hard for others. Just like our Gate City Blue Devils proudly represents our school, our town, and community. Delegate Kilgore, a proud Gate City alumni himself, wants to thank the residents of the 1st District for their trust and support over the years as he's continued to voice our needs and concerns in Richmond to make our region a tremendous place to live and work. And on behalf of Delegate Kilgore and his family and staff, they say, go Big Blue! Colonial Funeral Home has a reputation for providing the highest quality of funeral services in our region with the personal attention and professionalism to help your family through the most difficult of times. The professional staff at Colonial Funeral Home is committed to providing dignified, respectful, and compassionate assistance for every family with a focus on traditional service offerings, including traditional funerals, military services, grief support, and much, much more. You can also reach them anytime, day or night, at 276-386-6151. Again, that's 276-386-6151. Colonial Funeral Home is located in Weber City, Virginia.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio. Sports Radio.
This is John Sally of the Gate City football and basketball teams, and you're listening to the home of the Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
All right, about 2 minutes left. Both teams have now come back out, shooting around a little bit, getting ready for the second half. And again, just a reminder, of course, Gate City coming in 6-0, 72 straight games in the district they've won. Of course, right now, down by 8 to Union. Union comes in at fourth place in the district. Again, what a win would do for them. Of course, like I said, we got one half away. See what happens here. Chris, who do you think will be the X factor here coming out in the second half? Who? Of course, Dean's getting his points, and who's going to be that second scorer, that we need that can get sort of Union off balance and get us back into this?
Compton shown some flashes. He's played really well. He's gone up strong. He's made a couple real nice bank shots. I'm going to say Reed. Reed's sitting right now 4 points. I'm torn between, my normal go-to is Hensley.
Right.
He's been abnormally quiet tonight. He's got 2 fouls. I'm going to say Hensley. He needs to put some points on the board.
Well, again, I think, of course, time that Reed's been on the court, he's given us some energy. So,
well, he's got 5 rebounds, like I said, and 4 points. But Hensley, they need some points. They need some points from more than just 4 people, and that's all it's scored so far.
Well, and to what, of course, their Union is just now they're inside. They're just actually just boxing things up. So, and trying to frustrate Gate City. So
officials, that's just we're ready. We're ready. So
we are ready.
Going to inbound to Compton. Compton brings the ball down the right-hand side. On your left speaker, passes to Dean inside. Dean brings it back out, being guarded by Peyton Honeycutt. Dean goes in, pulls up on the jumper. Good start to the second half for Gate City.
Dean with the first points. It's 36-30, 7:40 left. Again, as mentioned, Gate City going right to left on your radio dial. As Union now with the basketball. Rasnick right in front of us here being guarded by John Compton. Kicks it over into the corner. Shot's going to be up. No good. Rebounded by Bradley Dean. Here come the Blue Devils looking to run as they try to get it down. They get it to George. Works the ball around. They've got it to Dean again. Dean over into the corner to Compton. Compton now goes baseline, and he will draw the foul as the shot is up. 7:14 left here, and they're going to be foul number 4, Bradley Bunch.
That's 3 on him. What would the official have done if we told him we weren't ready to start?
Maybe they would stop the play. So Compton's first shot's up and no good.
Next time, we'd ask him if he can wait a minute.
Yeah. Compton, 64% free throw shooter on the season. Again, missed that one there. Is his first attempt?
No, he's 2 for. No, I'm sorry, he's 1 for 3 on the night. Make that 2 for 4.
So 36-31. Gate City now trying to look to put something together here as working off.
Got away with a little stutter step there, Honeycutt did. Passes it back outside. That's Alex Rasnick with it now, getting pressure by Compton. Looks to drive in. He pulls up for the jumper. No good. Hensley goes up for the rebound. They're going to get Malachi Jenkins over the back. At least they should. Yeah. And they are. That's going to be 3 fouls on him. That's 3 Union players now with 3 fouls. So they keep this up, they're going to be in some foul trouble pretty quickly.
Yep. Jenkins climbed the ladder on the back, and he got called for it. So here comes Compton now. 6:45 left here in the third quarter. 36-31 Union as Compton will tries to look for a little bit of space. He kicks it back up. He's got it to Bradley Dean. Dean being double teamed now has got it to David George. Over in the corner to Compton. His shot's up. No good. Rebounded though by David George. He puts it up. No good. Gets his own rebound, and he's going to go right back up. But he does have to take it back. He passes over to Reed. Now George is going to outside. He's for a 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Hensley. Hensley now puts the shot up. No good. Rebounded by Hensley. Taken away by Union. as a quick scrum as here come the Bears. Shots up, no good.
Hensley
Rebound.
almost had his jersey ripped off. I just saw way more of him than I ever wanted to.
Reed with the rebound, gets it to Bradley Dean now. Here comes Gate City. Gate City's shots up and shots good by Bradley Dean. Dean starting to heat up. Union feeling a little bit on edge. Again, they're a little bit out of control here to start the quarter.
36-33 now. 3-point lead for the Bears.
5:51 left here in the quarter. So, again, jumped out really quick here. Of course, Dean's got 4 and
Compton's got 1. But the difference is nothing so far for Union.
of course, that's going back up and down. A lot more energy looks like out of this Gate City team there just to start the quarter off. And we'll see if Union can keep up what they were doing. This is a young team, again, impressionable. See if they can hold a lead. They've done that up and down the season. They had a big lead against Ridgeview. They let go by as well as with Wise Central, and they lost both of those games. So we'll see if that holds true here tonight as the ball is inbounded to Peyton Honeycutt. Honeycutt's got the basketball now. He's got to get over to Jenkins. Jenkins going to go way all inside, and he lays it up, lays it in, and he stops the 5-0 run by Gate City. Bradley Dean now with the basketball, gets it out to Hensley. Hensley back up, little give and go with Dean. Dean shots up, no good. Rebounded though by George. George back to Dean. Dean's going to go baseline now, and he kicks it back up top to Compton. Compton for 3, shots up, no good. Rebounded inside though by Jenkins, and there will be a foul. And they're going to get that one on. Are they going to get that one on George?
I can't see the fingers the referee's holding up. These shots, they're just not falling. I know it just sound like a broken record, but Gate City's getting the looks. They're getting the shots off that normally get off. It's just they're just not happening. That foul is going to go on George. That's 2 on him. That's first one for Gate City this half.
5:10 left, 38-33 Bears as they try to work the ball around. They've got it to Barty, and he gets it over to the right-hand side, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Sally. And we'll stay with Union as the officials set up camp in front of us. We couldn't see around him hardly. But taking the ball out of bounds will be number 22, Noah Jordan of Union.
That seems to happen a lot when they put us down on the court. You notice that?
As again, tomorrow night we'll be up high in the Roosters, the hen house, up with the Roosters.
How about the crow's nest?
That too. As Malachi Jenkins for Union now with the basket. For Union, as Union now leads 40-33. Ball goes out of bounds. Errant pass by Gate City will go over to Union.
Well, I think that Honeycutt knocked it away from Dean, but they're saying Dean touched it before it rolled out of bounds. So it's going to be Union ball now with another 7-point lead again. 4:40 to go.
Bringing the ball up will be Barty for Union. Gets it over to Malachi Jenkins. Jenkins drives inside and was trying to get it over to Casano as they're going to be calling a walk on Barty. As soon as Casano got it to him, he took a step, and they finally called a travel. Comes at 4:28 left in the quarter, 40-33. Ball is inbounded, gets it to Eli Starnes. Starnes now to Compton. Compton with the basketball. Goes in, tries to lay it up, no good. Gets it over back in the corner. Compton shots up, no good. Rebounded by John Sally, then taken away by Jenkins. Here comes Union on a 2-on-1. Misses his layup. Rebounded by David George. Here comes Gate City right back. Bradley Dean's going to go coast to coast. Shots up. Shots good. 40-35. As Union now with the basketball brings it up. They lead by 5 here at the 3:50 mark. Casano being guarded by Dean. Works it over to Jenkins. Jenkins over to Honeycutt now as they get the ball over to Barty. Barty now with the basketball. Back up to Noah Jordan as they try to continue to work. They get over in the corner to Casano. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Starnes. Here comes Eli and the Blue Devils. Gets it to David George inside. Great pass to Sally. Sally back up top to Starnes. Starnes shots up, no good. Rebounded by Jenkins. Here comes Union now with the basketball and a 5-point lead. Casano with a shot, no good. Rebounded by Eli Starnes. Back and forth they've went there. No points, 40-35 still